Welcome, seekers of self-growth. This is Mini Mind Hack, a place where psychology and philosophy meet literature and sociology. Today, we explore a question that seems simple but is deeply revealing. Why is Stoicism so popular today? To answer this, we need to understand not only what Stoicism teaches, but why it resonates so strongly with the social conditions of our time. Stoicism began in ancient Greece around the 3rd century BCE. Its founder, Zeno of Citium, taught in the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch that gave the school its name. Over the centuries, figures like Chrysippus, Seneca, Epictetus, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius developed Stoicism into one of the most practical and enduring philosophies of life. At its heart lie 4 key principles. First, the dichotomy of control, learning to separate what lies within our power, our judgments, choices, and attitudes from what does not, such as events or the actions of others. Second, the pursuit of virtue as the highest good, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance as the true measure of a life well lived. Third, living in accordance with nature and reason, recognizing ourselves as rational beings meant to act in harmony with the world. And fourth, emotional discipline, not the suppression of feelings but freedom from destructive impulses, cultivating resilience instead of being ruled by passion. For the Stoics, philosophy was not abstract speculation but daily practice, reflection, negative visualization, and mindful exercises to strengthen character. Fast forward 2,000 years, and Stoicism has returned in a striking modern revival. Writers like Ryan Holiday, Massimo Pigliucci, and Donald Robertson have reframed the ancient insights for today's world, blending them with psychology, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy, which itself traces roots back to Stoic thought. The result is a philosophy that feels both timeless and surprisingly contemporary. But the deeper question is, why does Stoicism speak so powerfully to us now? Sociologically, it responds to specific features of modern life. We live under constant information overload, notifications, emails, endless streams of content. Cultural critics like Byung-Chul Han describe a burnout society, where individuals are pressured to perform and optimize themselves endlessly. Anxiety rates are rising, especially among younger generations. Stoicism offers tools to cut through the noise, to focus attention, regain control, and direct energy only where it matters. At the same time, sociologist Zygmunt Bauman speaks of liquid modernity, a world of unstable institutions, fragile careers, and shifting relationships. In such a world, people look for stability within themselves. Stoicism provides exactly that, an ethical anchor and a disciplined practice that does not depend on external structures. Similarly, thinkers like Charles Taylor show how modern identity is seen as a project of self-construction. Here too, Stoicism fits. It emphasizes self-control, self-responsibility, and virtue without requiring religious dogma, making it attractive to a secular audience. Against the backdrop of consumer culture, where identity is often defined by possessions and appearances, Stoicism offers a counter-narrative. Identity grounded not in what you own, but in how you act. This makes it both liberating and reassuring. No wonder Stoic quotes spread so easily on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. Short, sharp insights adapted to a world of bite-sized content. And in a secular age, where people search for meaning outside traditional institutions, Stoicism provides an ethic of resilience and purpose without appealing to divine authority. In this sense, Stoicism today acts almost like a social immune system. It equips individuals with strategies for handling stress, uncertainty, and loss of meaning. But it also has a wider social effect. When people practice justice, respect, and self-discipline, they create environments of greater trust and stability. The transformation of individuals feeds back into healthier communities. Perhaps the most important point is that Stoicism helps build identity in a fractured world. In consumer society, Identity often reflects status and possessions. Stoicism grounds it instead in consistent actions day after day. As we repeatedly choose virtue, others come to see us as trustworthy and reliable, and our identity becomes anchored in social recognition. In this way, Stoicism does not just shape inner character, it shapes how we are perceived and valued by others. Psychology confirms this resonance. Techniques like cognitive reframing, attention training, and behavioral experiments, central to modern therapy, echo Stoic practices. Studies show they improve emotional regulation and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. Still, Stoicism has its critics. Some argue it risks emotional suppression, or that it cannot address structural inequalities. Others warn against Instagram Stoicism, where deep philosophy is flattened into motivational slogans. These cautions remind us that Stoicism is a tool, powerful when practiced wisely, but limited if applied uncritically. So here is a challenge for you. For the next week, each morning, write down one Stoic principle to practice. For example, today I will focus only on what is within my control. Each evening, note one action that reflected virtue that day. Watch how your sense of self shifts and how others respond to you. In the end, Stoicism's popularity today reveals not just a philosophical trend, but a sociological response, a way of constructing meaning, stability, and identity in a restless, liquid modern world. This is not just philosophy for the bookshelf. It is philosophy for life, and that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'm truly glad you spent this time with me. If you found this video helpful, a like, a comment, or a subscription really help me keep creating. In the description below, you'll always find a list of books and studies, either the ones I drew from or good ones for deeper exploration. I'm already looking forward to seeing you again next time.